Welcome to Austria, a country of alpine beauty, cultural richness, and imperial elegance. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Austria invites you on a journey through stunning landscapes and timeless traditions. Begin your adventure in Vienna, the capital city where history and modernity blend seamlessly. Visit the Schönbrunn Palace, once home to the Habsburg dynasty, and stroll through its magnificent gardens. Enjoy a classical concert in a grand hall, where the music of Mozart, Strauss, and Beethoven still echoes. Vienna is a city of waltzes, art, and coffeehouse charm. Head west to Salzburg, the birthplace of Mozart and a Baroque masterpiece in its own right. Explore the Hohensalzburg Fortress, towering above the Old Town, and visit filming locations from the Sound of Music. The Austrian Alps offer a different kind of magic. In winter, ski resorts like Kitzbühel and St. Anton provide world-class slopes and cozy chalets. In summer, these mountains transform into green hiking trails and serene alpine lakes, perfect for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Austria's smaller towns also hold immense charm. Walk through Hallstatt, a lakeside village with postcard-perfect views and centuries-old architecture. Discover Graz, a UNESCO-listed city with Renaissance courtyards, vibrant street art, and culinary flair. Or visit Innsbruck, where imperial architecture meets mountain sports. Austrian culture is deeply rooted in tradition, from folk music and dirndls to festive Christmas markets. People value precision, hospitality, and a deep connection to nature and heritage. Cuisine here is comforting and flavorful. Try Wiener Schnitzel, a crispy veal cutlet, or Tafelspitz, tender boiled beef served with horseradish. Don't miss Sachertorte, a rich chocolate cake with apricot jam, best enjoyed in a Viennese cafe. Or savor a warm apple strudel with a dusting of sugar and a side of whipped cream. Pair your meal with local wines or a glass of crisp Stiegel beer, brewed in Salzburg since 1492. Or enjoy a traditional Almdudler herbal soda after a mountain hike. From majestic palaces to mountain peaks, and from symphony halls to rural inns, Austria offers beauty, elegance, and a heartfelt welcome at every turn. Welcome to the Grossglockner High Alpine Road, one of the most spectacular scenic drives in all of Europe. This breathtaking route winds through the Hohe Tauern National Park, leading to Austria's tallest peak, the majestic Grossglockner, standing at 3,798 meters. The road stretches for 48 kilometers, offering over 30 hairpin turns and panoramic views at every bend. It connects Fusch in Salzburg with Heiligenblut in Carinthia, rising to a height of 2,504 meters at the Edelweißspitze viewpoint. Travelers can stop at numerous lookout points to soak in the beauty of snow-capped peaks, lush alpine meadows, and dramatic glacier landscapes. The Pasterz Glacier, Austria's largest, lies beneath the Grossglockner and is accessible via a scenic hiking trail or a funicular ride. Along the way, you may encounter marmots sunning on rocks, or even spot ibex and chamois roaming the rugged terrain. At the Kaiser Franz Joseph's Hohe Visitor Center, you can learn about alpine geology, wildlife, and the history of the road's construction. Built in the 1930s, the Grossglockner Road is a feat of engineering, designed not just to connect regions, but to open the Alps to all travelers. The culture of the region is deeply alpine. steeped in traditions of mountain farming, woodcraft, and folk festivals. Warm hospitality awaits in the villages along the route, where guesthouses, mountain huts, and inns offer cozy accommodations. Don't miss the chance to enjoy hearty Austrian dishes along the way. Try Käsespätzle, a rich alpine pasta with melted cheese and onions. Or enjoy a bowl of Gulaschsuppe, a spicy meat stew perfect for high-altitude weather. Finish your meal with a slice of apple strudel, served warm with cream. Stop at a roadside chalet for a cup of alpine herbal tea, or a glass of schnapps to warm your spirit. Whether you're driving, cycling, or hiking, the Grossglockner High Alpine Road offers a journey through Austria's natural and cultural heart. It's not just a road. It's a path into the soul of the mountains. Welcome to Zillertal, one of Austria's most charming alpine valleys. Located in the heart of Tyrol and surrounded by the majestic Alps. Known as the Valley of Music, Zillertal is famous for its warm hospitality, deep cultural roots, and a love of traditional folk songs and instruments. The valley offers year-round beauty, from snow-covered slopes in winter to lush green meadows in summer. In winter, Zillertal transforms into a skiing paradise. The Zillertal Arena and Hintertue Glacier provide world-class slopes for skiers and snowboarders. The Hintertue Glacier is open all year, making it a rare destination for summer skiing high in the Alps. During the warmer months, Zillertal becomes a hiker's dream, with over 1,400 kilometers of marked trails through alpine pastures and forest paths. Take the Zillertalbahn, a nostalgic steam railway, for a scenic ride through charming villages and dramatic mountain landscapes. Villages like Meyerhofen, Fugen, and Tux blend modern comforts with centuries-old traditions, from Tyrolean architecture to festive celebrations. The people of Zillertal are proud of their heritage, and you'll often see locals dressed in dirndl and lederhosen during events. Every summer, the valley echoes with the sounds of folk music, especially during festivals like the Zillertal Götterfest, Austria's oldest spring fair. Zillertal cuisine is hearty and comforting. Be sure to try Tiroler Grossel, a pan-fried mix of potatoes, meat, and onions. Or enjoy Käsespätzle, handmade pasta with melted cheese and fried onions. These mountain dishes are best paired with a cold local beer or herbal schnapps. Stop by a mountain hut for freshly baked Bauernbrot with Almkäse. It's a flavorful alpine cheese made in traditional wooden chalets. Families will love the Zillertal Alps Nature Park, with interactive trails, wildlife watching, and panoramic viewpoints. And for adventure seekers, there's paragliding, mountain biking, and canyoning, all set against the stunning backdrop of the Zillertal Alps. Zillertal is more than just a destination. It's an authentic experience of alpine life, culture, and nature. Come for the scenery, stay for the spirit of the mountains. This is Zillertal, where tradition meets adventure. Welcome to Hallstatt, a picture-perfect village nestled between the Hallstatter Sea and the Dachstein Alps in Austria. Often called one of the most beautiful towns in the world, Hallstatt is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with centuries of history. The village is famous for its pastel-colored houses, lined along the lake with flower-filled balconies and mountain reflections. Wander the market square, where charming cafes and shops create a cozy, welcoming atmosphere. Visit the historic Hallstatt Lutheran Church, which overlooks the lake and offers incredible photo opportunities. One of the town's most unique attractions is the Bone House at St. Michael's Chapel, home to over 600 artistically painted skulls, part of a centuries-old tradition. Hallstatt's salt mine is among the oldest in the world, with tours that take you deep into the mountain to discover ancient mining tunnels. Ride the funicular railway up to the Skywalk platform, where you can enjoy breathtaking views over the town and shimmering lake below. Take a serene boat ride across Lake Hallstatt, surrounded by towering cliffs and peaceful alpine scenery. In summer, the mountains invite hikers and nature lovers, while in winter, Hallstatt becomes a magical snowy escape. The culture of Hallstatt is deeply connected to nature and tradition, with festivals, music, and crafts that reflect its alpine heritage. Locals take great pride in preserving the village's unique identity, from traditional wooden homes to age-old farming methods. Austrian hospitality is warm and inviting, and you'll find guest houses offering comfort, charm, and lake views. Don't miss the local cuisine while you're here. Try Bauernschmaus, a hearty plate of roast meats, sausages, sauerkraut, and dumplings. Enjoy freshly caught lake fish, often grilled or pan-fried and served with herbs. Pair it with a crisp Austrian white wine or a mug of alpine herbal tea. And for dessert, indulge in Salzburger Knöckerl or warm apple strudel, perfect with a dollop of cream after a day of exploring. Hallstatt isn't just a destination, it's an experience. A blend of natural wonder, cultural richness, and quiet charm. Whether you stay for a few hours or a few days, this lakeside gem will stay in your heart forever. This is Hallstatt, timeless, tranquil, unforgettable. Welcome to Schafberg, a majestic mountain rising 1,783 meters above the Austrian Salzkammergut region, located near the picturesque town of St. Wolfgang. Schafberg offers some of the most breathtaking panoramic views in Austria. The most iconic way to reach the summit is aboard the Schafberg Bahn, a historic cogwheel railway that has operated since 1893. As the train climbs the steep slopes, you'll pass alpine meadows, rocky cliffs, and grazing cows. At the top, you're greeted by sweeping views of sparkling lakes, including Wolfgangsee, Mondsee, and Attersee. The Schafbergspitze summit is the perfect place for photos, picnics, or simply to take in the serenity of the Austrian Alps. Visit the Schafbergspitze Hotel, one of the highest altitude hotels in Austria, perched dramatically on a cliff edge. It's a popular spot for both day trippers and overnight guests, offering unforgettable sunrises and sunsets over the peaks. For hiking lovers, several scenic trails lead up and around the mountain, ranging from easy paths to more challenging alpine routes. In summer, wildflowers bloom in the green valleys, while marmots and alpine birds make brief appearances. Cultural traditions remain strong in the Salzkammergut region. You might hear folk music, see locals in dirndls and lederhosen, or stumble upon a mountaintop festival. The nearby town of St. Wolfgang provides charming inns, gift shops, and history, including the beautiful pilgrimage church of St. Wolfgang with its Gothic altar. When it comes to food, Austrian mountain fare is hearty and satisfying. Try Kasnacken, small dumplings with melted cheese and crispy onions. Warm up with a bowl of goulash sapé or specknodel, and enjoy it with a view overlooking the valleys below. At a mountaintop hut or lakeside restaurant, you might also savor fresh trout from the surrounding lakes. For dessert, indulge in a slice of Topfenstrudel or classic Sachertorte, often served with a warm cup of alpine herbal tea. Whether you come for the ride, the hike, or the view, Schafberg is a destination that stirs the soul. It's where Austrian nature, history, and heart come together, high above the clouds in peaceful harmony. This is Schafberg, a mountain that inspires wonder. Welcome to Schlossort, a fairy tale castle floating on the shimmering waters of Lake Tronsee in Upper Austria. This beautiful lakeside castle is located in the town of Gmunden, a charming destination surrounded by mountains and natural beauty. Schlossort dates back to the 11th century, making it one of the oldest buildings in the Salzkammergut region. Its most iconic feature is the long wooden footbridge, which leads visitors across the water to the island-like castle. The castle has a peaceful courtyard, whitewashed walls, and a picturesque tower topped with a green onion dome. Wander through its historical chambers, where you'll discover exhibitions, cultural events, and even fairy tale weddings. In fact, Schlossort is one of Austria's most beloved wedding venues, thanks to its romantic setting and lakeside views. You might recognize the castle from Austrian TV, as it was the main filming location for the popular series Schloss Hotel Orth. Outside, the views are breathtaking. Sailboats glide across Lake Tronsee, while the Tronstein mountain looms in the background. You can take a scenic boat ride from Gmunden, or enjoy a lakeside walk along beautifully maintained paths. The town of Gmunden itself is rich in culture and charm, famous for its handmade ceramics and relaxing lakeside promenade. In summer, the area hosts classical concerts, open-air theater, and art festivals, making it a lively destination for all ages. Local traditions are strong here. You may see people in traditional Austrian clothing, celebrating regional holidays. When it comes to food, Gmunden and the Salzkammergut region offer delicious alpine cuisine. Try fresh fish from Lake Tronsee, like smoked trout or grilled char. Visit a lakeside restaurant for Kospressnudel soup, or enjoy a hearty Wiener Schnitzel with a glass of local white wine. Don't forget a slice of Apfelstrudel or Punschkropfen for dessert, paired with a strong Austrian coffee. Whether you're exploring history, soaking up lakeside scenery, or indulging in local flavors, Schlossort offers a little bit of everything. It's a peaceful retreat filled with charm, romance, and tradition. A true jewel of Upper Austria. This is Schlossort, where legends live on by the lake. Welcome to Hakosterwitz Castle, one of Austria's most striking medieval fortresses, perched high on a limestone rock. Located in the region of Carinthia, this fairy tale castle rises dramatically 160 meters above the valley floor. The castle is famous for its 14 fortified gates, each with unique defenses to protect against medieval invaders. As you walk the winding path up to the summit, you'll pass through each of these gates, immersing yourself in centuries of history. The climb is not only historic, it's scenic. You'll be rewarded with breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. For those who prefer a gentler ascent, there's a funicular lift that carries visitors straight to the top. At the summit, you'll find the main castle complex, including a chapel, museum, armory, and residential quarters. Inside the museum, explore displays of knights' armor, weapons, and artwork that tell the story of Austria's medieval heritage. Hakosterwitz remains privately owned by the Kevenhuller family, who have preserved it since the 16th century. It's a living monument, still active, still noble, and a proud symbol of Carinthian identity. Local folklore and legends swirl around the castle, adding mystery and romance to its historic walls. The surrounding region of Carinthia is equally enchanting, offering a mix of alpine and Mediterranean influences. The local people are warm and welcoming, often proud to share their customs and traditions with visitors. Don't miss the chance to enjoy Carinthian cuisine while you're here. Try kasnudeln, hand-rolled cheese dumplings with mint and butter. Another regional favorite is rindeling, a sweet bread filled with cinnamon, sugar, and raisins. You can find hearty meals in nearby taverns, often served with Carinthian wine or a crisp local beer. Festivals, music events, and medieval reenactments often take place at or near the castle, celebrating its cultural legacy. Whether you're a history lover, a photography enthusiast, or just someone chasing fairy tale landscapes, Hakosterwitz Castle is unforgettable. This is more than just a fortress. It's a journey through time, rising high above Austria's heartland. Welcome to Lake Plancy, a hidden alpine gem nestled in the Tyrolean Alps of Western Austria. This pristine lake, the second largest in Tyrol, is surrounded by towering mountains and lush pine forests. Its crystal-clear waters reflect the sky like a mirror, creating a peaceful, dreamlike setting for visitors. Plancy is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. In summer, the lake is perfect for swimming, kayaking, and paddleboarding. There are well-marked hiking and cycling trails, offering panoramic views of the lake and surrounding peaks. Nature lovers will enjoy spotting native wildlife, from mountain goats to soaring eagles overhead. In winter, the landscape transforms into a snowy wonderland, ideal for cross-country skiing and serene snowshoe hikes. Near the lake, you'll find Camping Plancy, a cozy base for campers and families to explore the area. Boating is a highlight here, with electric and rowboats available to rent along the shores. The nearby Zwischenturren Valley connects Plancy with quaint alpine villages, each with its own charm and traditions. The local culture in this part of Tyrol is proudly preserved. People live close to nature and are known for their warm hospitality. You might see traditional wooden chalets, decorated with flower boxes in the summer months. A visit to Plancy isn't complete without trying Austrian alpine cuisine. Look for hearty dishes like Tiroler Grossel, a skillet of potatoes, onions, and roast beef topped with a fried egg. Or enjoy a slice of apple strudel, served warm with whipped cream or vanilla sauce. Local restaurants and lakeside inns often serve food made from regional produce, accompanied by crisp Austrian lagers or herbal schnapps. The calm and quiet of the area makes Plancy perfect for a relaxing retreat. Whether you're camping, staying in a lakeside cabin, or visiting for the day, sunrises over the lake are magical, casting golden light on the water and forested hills. With its balance of adventure and tranquility, Lake Plancy is a destination for all seasons. It's more than a lake. It's a place to breathe deeply, reconnect with nature, and experience alpine life at its finest. Welcome to Lake Plancy, a hidden alpine gem nestled in the Tyrolean Alps of Western Austria. This pristine lake, the second largest in Tyrol, is surrounded by towering mountains and lush pine forests. Its crystal-clear waters reflect the sky like a mirror, creating a peaceful, dreamlike setting for visitors. Plancy is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. In summer, the lake is perfect for swimming, kayaking, and paddleboarding. There are well-marked hiking and cycling trails, offering panoramic views of the lake and surrounding peaks. Nature lovers will enjoy spotting native wildlife, from mountain goats to soaring eagles overhead. In winter, the landscape transforms into a snowy wonderland, ideal for cross-country skiing and serene snowshoe hikes. Near the lake, you'll find Camping Plancy, a cozy base for campers and families to explore the area. Boating is a highlight here, with electric and rowboats available to rent along the shores. The nearby Zwischenturren Valley connects Plancy with quaint alpine villages, each with its own charm and traditions. The local culture in this part of Tyrol is proudly preserved. People live close to nature and are known for their warm hospitality. You might see traditional wooden chalets, decorated with flower boxes in the summer months. A visit to Plancy isn't complete without trying Austrian alpine cuisine. Look for hearty dishes like Tiroler Grossel, a skillet of potatoes, onions, and roast beef topped with a fried egg. Or enjoy a slice of apple strudel, served warm with whipped cream or vanilla sauce. Local restaurants and lakeside inns often serve food made from regional produce, accompanied by crisp Austrian lagers or herbal schnapps. The calm and quiet of the area makes Plancy perfect for a relaxing retreat. Whether you're camping, staying in a lakeside cabin, or visiting for the day, sunrises over the lake are magical, casting golden light on the water and forested hills. With its balance of adventure and tranquility, Lake Plancy is a destination for all seasons. It's a place to breathe deeply, reconnect with nature, and experience alpine life at its finest. Welcome to Lake Plancy, a hidden alpine gem nestled in the Tyrolean Alps of Western Austria. This pristine lake, the second largest in Tyrol, is surrounded by towering mountains and lush pine forests. The local culture in this part of Tyrol is proudly preserved. People live close to nature and are known for their warm hospitality. With its balance of adventure and tranquility, Lake Plancy is a destination for all seasons. It's more than a lake. It's a place to breathe deeply, reconnect with nature, and experience alpine life at its finest. Welcome to Neustadt, a peaceful alpine pasture hidden in the Dachstein Mountains of Austria. Located in the Salzkammergut region, this idyllic spot is a perfect retreat into traditional alpine life. Neustadt is surrounded by rolling meadows, dense forests, and breathtaking views of towering limestone peaks. It's a haven for hikers, mountain bikers, and nature lovers, especially during the warmer months from spring to early autumn. The Alpine Trail to Neustadt is gentle and scenic, making it ideal for families and casual explorers. As you reach the you'll discover a cluster of rustic wooden huts, where herders still practice age-old mountain farming traditions. The culture here is deeply rooted in respect for nature and simplicity. Farmers lead their cows up the mountain in summer, allowing them to graze freely on wild herbs and grasses. You can often hear the soft ringing of cowbells, a classic soundscape of Austrian alpine life. Inside the alpine huts, visitors are welcomed with warm smiles and hearty homemade meals made from fresh, local ingredients. Try the brettelwurst, a traditional cold platter of smoked meats, mountain cheeses, pickles, and freshly baked farmhouse bread. Pair it with a cool glass of Almdudler or a locally brewed beer, and you'll experience the flavors of the mountains. Many guests also enjoy Kaiserschmarrn, a fluffy shredded pancake served with fruit compote and powdered sugar. While you eat, you might be treated to traditional music, sometimes played on accordions or alpine horns by the locals. The alpine setting is both peaceful and inspiring. You're likely to see hikers pause just to admire the views. Neustadt is also a great spot for photography, with wildflowers, panoramic vistas, and charming farm animals all around. If you visit in late summer, you might witness the Almabtrieb, a festival marking the cows' return to the valley. Cows are decorated with flower crowns and bells, and the villagers celebrate with music, dancing, and food. Neustadt is more than a scenic stop. It's a glimpse into Austria's alpine soul. With its untouched nature, traditional charm, and delicious food, it offers a truly authentic mountain experience.